Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today is Saturday, July 3rd, 2021. My name is Rachel. Welcome to my channel where I talk about cross-stitch projects that I've been working on. It's been a while. It has been extremely busy the last couple months, and that's why this video is so late. But we're doing it. We're here. Yay! So I can't remember exactly when my last video was, but that's okay. I also maybe have forgotten some things I've worked on. I don't remember. Because currently most of my stuff is in boxes. So this will actually be the last video here because we are moving in very soon. Very, very soon. Like in the next few days. So most of my house is currently in boxes. So if I don't have stuff, that's why. That's why I have no purchases to show, or anything. Like, just, I grabbed what I could that I remembered I worked on. I did buy stuff, but like it's packed away. So, yeah, other than that, we're good. We're chugging along very, very busily. Both Tasha and the cats are very confused by why most of the house is in boxes, but hopefully they take the move well. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's the last couple months in a nutshell, is we're moving. So, my lighting is not going to be great today because I think it's going to rain. So it's all gloomy. Yeah, so now that we've got that out of the way, I do have some stuff to show. I do amazingly have finishes. Who am I? And I have more than one finished, which is even more shocking. Anyway, I'm just gonna go in no particular order because I don't remember what order I worked on things. It's been way too long. So, I do not have a cover photo for this one because I don't. But this is, I started this New Year's Eve 2020. And then I pulled it out, I forget when, and I put 3 or 4 days into it. Enough definitely to finish. It's on my Whipco board, so it hasn't been called yet, but I did put the days in it already, so I met my goal for the year. So, this is Hawkeye from the Avengers. And kind of see his bow and then the arrow coming in. This is part of his head, I believe. I think this is part of his head too, because it's like him shooting the arrow, and then there's like another, just his face with his name right there. So, and this is just a piece of 28 count white Lugana that was extra fabric from my supersized Once Upon a Fairy Tale max color. So it was extra fabric that I cut off. So that's that one. I worked on this for a couple weeks here. I just stopped working on it like last week, so. Sorry, I gotta find the paper. So this is Frederick the Literate. It's a Dimensions kit. So I finished this page last year. Well, not the whole. I didn't do the entire page last year, but I started this in 2018. And then I think it took till last year to finish that page. So this time I was working on this page. So I got a lot done, actually. I worked on it for 2 or 3 weeks, actually. Which this was one of my Whipco pieces that was called for June. So I was supposed to put 7 days in, and I put like 12 over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. So there's Frederick. So cute. So I started, you can see where this top border ends right up there. That's where I started this whole, it's about halfway through this book. So I did everything over here. This is the 14 count Black Ada that came with the kit. So, love him. He's so cute. Was not expecting to get that much done. However, fun fact, funny thing, funny story. I was going to update my Whipco post with my starting and ending photos of Frederick, and I realized that I never took a photo before I started working on him this time. So I'm gonna just put another 7 days into it at some point, probably, I guess, for Whipco, because I forgot. And I never took a photo when I stopped working on it last time. Or if I did, I can't find it. So, yay! And then I did have a new start in May. I was going to originally start this like May 1st, and then I was sick. And my stitchy bug was gone. So I didn't. So I did start it in late May. I forget when exactly. I didn't write it down because I'm terrible. But this is a Magic Study. It was a limited edition chart from Heaven and Earth Designs. It is no longer available currently. Sorry. But that's what it will look like. And I didn't work on it very much, just a couple days. So here's my start. It's about, I think it's 400 stitches up in the top left corner. So, and this is a 28 count pre-gridded easy count. I think it's called easy count. Lugana. So, yay. That one started. Surprisingly, I don't think I've worked on Mini Ex Machina since my last video. So I'm not going to show that. I know, it's shocking. If you have watched my videos before, you know how shocking that is, but it's true. What I did work on, though, is Ginger Nova, which is also a Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Graciana Zielinska, and I am so sorry, I don't think I'm pronouncing her name properly, their name properly, but that's what she will look like. And I got a page finish. Woo woo. There it is. Yay! Page finish plus plus 1 block on the next page. Yay! Love it. I actually don't mind the background on this one. It's not very confetti heavy in most places, and I actually really like it, so. It's a lot of my favorite colors. Purple's my favorite. Purple and gray are my favorite colors. That's the background's a lot of purples and grays, so I'm pretty happy working on it. And she is stitched on 28 count white Lugana 1/1 full cross, just like Magic Study. So, my full coverage rotation is out the door. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be working on, nor do I know when I will get back to it, or if I even will, for a while. So that's fun. All right, so those are all the whips that I worked on. Let's talk about finishes. So, I don't finish things that often. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope I haven't scared you off. But if you're new here, I don't finish things that often. And if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. And you probably know that I've not had a finish since May of 2020. The end of May. Yeah, it was the end of May 2020. Most of my projects are very big, and so I just don't finish things that often, which I'm totally fine with. I don't, I like it when I finish something, but it's not like, oh, I haven't had a finish in a month, I need to finish them. Like, most of my stuff's big, they're multi-year projects. I don't have a ton of stitching time, typically. So I'm kind of just take things as they go. If I finish something, awesome. If I'm getting close to a finish, I do typically, like, once I realize that I could finish something in like another week or so, which I'm really bad at figuring that out. But once I realize how close I am to finishing something, I do tend to stay with that project till it's finished then. I have 3 finishes. 3. In the last like 6 weeks. Who am I? I don't know. I don't know who I am right now. So, let's talk about my finishes. So my first finish was in May, the end of May. I know because it was almost exactly a year since my last finish. So this is Bewitched, by Orcrafix. It was a kit that I bought off Amazon. And it is on the kit provided 14 count Ada in Savannah Yellow. And I love him. My little pumpkin in a witchy hat. He's so cute. Yeah. He was called for WIPGO twice. I had him twice on my board. He was called twice. And the second time I finished him. I think it took me 1 extra day than what was my WIPGO goal to finish it. But I got it done. So then my next finish is actually a project that you've not seen, because I started it after I finished Bewitched and just stitched on it till it was finished. So who am I? That's not something I do. But this is Sephiroth. I got it off of Etsy from Needle Minder's Lair. And it is stitched on 18 count Ada in the color Cocoa Rose from Firelicious. And I had such a fun time stitching this. The little feathers got a little tiring, but for the most part, it's a lot of black. Is what it is. But I love him. Sephiroth is from a video game. He's the villain of Final Fantasy VII. He's my favorite villain from one of my favorite video games. So, it says, I will never be a memory. I did take off, there's supposed to be quotes. I took those off. But I love him. And I love this fabric. This fabric was awesome. I mean, it's a little darker than what it's showing. But it's like it's pink with, you know, like the brown splotch modeling. So it is a little darker than what it's showing. And I still have, I only used like half of it, a little less than half. So I will definitely put something else on the rest of it. So he took me 2 or 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks to do. That was the time when things were like the busiest. So I just left him out on the Q step, and it was something I could pick up when I had a couple minutes, and then it was easy. So, and then my final finish, I finished yesterday, last night, and this is Beach Chairs. It's a Dimensions kit. So I just had this section down here left. Whoops. And I finished it over this week. So, and this is on it's a 14 count light blue Ada that was in the kit. So, it was a lot of fun to stitch. I'm planning for it to be a gift at some point. So, yay. Done. Yay. On the sandals here, this is supposed to be cording, but I hate cording, so it's not. I just backstitched it. I think it turned out okay. So, yeah, that's that. So those are my 3 finishes. Which I'm amazed by. So, that is all I have to show. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Everything, this move has been taking up everything. So, but I think we're almost ready. Hopefully. So, yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's very much appreciated. Whether this is the first video of mine that you're watching or you know, not the first. I don't know how many videos I have. I lost track of, I always forget what Flosstube number this is I'm on, which is why I don't say it at the beginning, because I don't know until I go to upload it. And then I forget. So, and I always forget to go and check before I start. So, but yeah, I hope everyone's been doing well. And hope your summer or winter is off to a good start. I'm not sure when my next video will be, purely because I have no idea how the next few weeks are going to go. Hopefully it won't be too long. I also don't know how much stitching I'm going to get done in the next couple weeks. So we'll see. But, yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and staying to the end of the video. And I hope the next few weeks are good for you, and that you get some stitching in, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!